It's 5:30, good evening, and welcome to LJ News. Three major economic centers are set to become uninhabitable by the end of the century, with global temperatures on track to warm by 2.7 degrees Celsius. Darwin, Broome, and Port Hedland are predicted to be pushed outside the human climate niche, that is, the temperature and humidity conditions in which humans can survive. The destinations are just three of many in the northwestern section of Australia facing niche displacement in the next 70 years. New research by the University of Exeter, published in the science journal Nature Sustainability this week, calculates the human cost of climate inaction based on current insufficient policies and government inaction. 2 billion people will be living with unprecedented mean average temperatures above 29 degrees Celsius, the report states. At 29 degrees Celsius is the point at which well-being scientifically declines, labor productivity and cognitive ability shrinks, negative pregnancy outcomes are produced, and mortality rates soar. 20% of Australia, about 4,977 Australians, will be impacted in this way by a 2.7 degrees Celsius in temperature increase, the report calculates. They will join a third of the world's population, including Southeast Asia, India, Africa, and South America. In Darwin, a 3 Celsius warmer would mean that for 265 days of the year, temperatures would soar higher than 35 degrees Celsius. At 40 degrees Celsius, humidity increases and temperatures become lethal, according to the Australian Academy of Science. The University of Exeter report also explains the effects of a wet bulb temperature, where temperature and humidity are combined. In temperatures above 28 degrees Celsius, the body struggles to cool itself by sweating and fails to do so in temperatures above 35 degrees Celsius, which can be fatal. By limiting global warming to just 1.5 degrees Celsius, which is the aim of the Paris Agreement, 80% of those globally at risk of rising temperatures would remain in their climate niche. But a 1.5 degrees Celsius increase will still unleash severe and irreversible effects on people, wildlife, and ecosystems, scientists warn. Currently, the global warming sits at 1.2 degrees Celsius, but a new research from the World Meteorological Organization suggests that there is a 66% chance at least 1 year in the next 5 will reach the 1.5 degrees Celsius threshold. Despite the increased pledges and targets to tackle climate change, current policies still leave the world on course for about 2.7 degrees Celsius end-of-century global warming, the University of Exeter report said. These results highlight the need for more decisive policy action to limit the human costs and inequities of climate change. The report also said the impacts of rising temperatures will not be felt equally, as estimates of the human cost of climate change tend to be expressed in monetary terms. Estimates tend to recognize impacts on the rich more than those on the poor because the rich have more money to lose, and tend to value those now over those living in the future because future damages are subject to economic discounting, the report said. From an equity standpoint, this is unethical. When life or health are at stake, all people should be considered equal, whether rich or poor, alive or yet to be born.